2011 Mercedes C300. The alternator replacement. The engine is similar to the C350, and the alternator position is in the same. So what we got to do is we need to get a Torx bit, and that's an E12. These bolts right here are E12s. There's 4 of them, 2 at the top and 2 at the bottom. So the top ones you can get out if you have one of these tools that you can curve, and this is a snap-on tool, and you can loosen it up. You don't want to loosen it completely up, you just want to loosen it up a little bit to break it loose. And then you got a bracket right here, and that's a that's an E10. So you just take the bolt out, and you take this wire out of the way, and you have a clip down here. So you're gonna have to get a pry bar and prop this off too. So you take a pry bar and you set it somewhere where you know it's not gonna damage anything else, and you're just basically breaking it loose like that. The next thing you gotta do is you've got to take this cover off to get to the battery. The battery on this one is up here, right behind the cover for the cabin filter. So it just basically sits down in here. You really need 2 hands to do it. And you pull the cover off. What you want to do is you want to disconnect the battery terminal. You can do the ground or you can do the positive. I just have a cover on the ground because I had an extra cover. And you don't want the positive on the alternator to be exposed. It could short out and cause all kinds of problems. It's 10 millimeters, so it's better to do the ground and just loosen it up. And basically all you're doing is gonna wiggle till you get it out, just like that. Okay, and just kind of put it out of the way. You might have to kind of put it right in here, and if not, yep, there you go. Okay, you gotta take the belt loose. So you get a 17 millimeter socket, which fits on the bottom of the tensioner. It's got a little socket hole. Take a ratchet and basically break it loose to remove the belt. Basically gonna press down and then pull the bolt out of the way. I'm just gonna take it out from the alternator side. It's advisable to replace the alternator belt, but mine was replaced not too long ago, so I'm just gonna leave it alone for now. And you can check the pulleys. This pulley needs to be replaced. I've already got a new one for it, so I'm gonna go ahead and replace it. And then you can just, so this way you don't lose the position of where the alternator is or where the belt's supposed to go on. And then you can proceed with the lower bolts. We don't have much room down here, so we got to figure out a way to maneuver the socket in the wrench and see if we can get this part out from down here. Can't show it, so let's see. Yeah, see, it's really a little bit challenging to get to it. So make sure you got plenty of time and the right tools to be able to do it. And we'll see what we can do.